Hey everyone, this is Savanna, Wellness Coordinator with HealthTeam Advantage. Today we're doing another cooking demo. We're going to be doing a breakfast brunch dish that you can do for Mother's Day or a holiday where you may need something quick and easy for brunch or breakfast. So we're going to be doing an Eggs Benedict Casserole today, and our base is going to be cauliflower. So this is just frozen cauliflower that we're going to throw in the air fryer, but you can also bake it. We're just going to want to roast this so that it gets a good texture to it. And we are going to use this whole bag to line the baking dish. Then we're going to use a whole 6-ounce pack of Canadian bacon. We're going to chop this up into cubes and we're going to sprinkle it in our dish as well. I do have some hollandaise sauce mix. This calls for milk and 1/4 cup of butter. You can use Greek yogurt instead of butter. So we're going to do that today to make our hollandaise sauce. And we have 1.5 cups of fat-free shredded cheese. And I actually have a secret to help this melt. No one likes to use fat-free shredded cheese because they say, oh, it doesn't melt. So we're actually going to wash this cheese before we use it. It's coated with this powder. And if you wash it beforehand, it's actually going to melt really nicely on top. And it has 0 grams of fat and 9 grams of protein per serving. So this is a really great source of protein. You just have to know how to use it. So we're going to use that. And then we're also going to use 9 eggs. And this milk is just for our hollandaise sauce. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and chop up this Canadian bacon. And I'm going to throw the pack of cauliflower in my air fryer right here behind me and get it nice and crispy, or a good texture that I want on the bottom of my baking dish. So I'll be right back to show you that. I have the roasted cauliflower that I put in the air fryer that you can definitely put in the oven as well to roast that. Again, it was just frozen cauliflower. You can get fresh if you would like, and I'll put that in the base. Then I whisked 9 eggs together, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, poured that over here. You can hear that my oven is ready. And then I diced up the Canadian bacon. This is what that looks like. Just finely diced that and then sprinkled that in here as well. Now, what I'm going to do is, I mentioned before that I was going to wash the cheese, which sounds ridiculous, and I recognize that. But the thing with fat-free cheese is it does not like to melt, and that's due to the coating on it. So what I did was I put my cheese in this colander here, and I just ran water over it. So now it's a little wet. It looks oddly like shaved carrot, but I'm just gonna put this in on top of the casserole. I'm gonna put the casserole in for on 400 degrees for about 18 to 20 minutes until the egg really sets, and then I'm gonna bring it out, and that will be our final product. I just made my hollandaise sauce, so for this I just used that packet of the sauce, and then I added some Fairlife milk to that, so that it was low fat, high protein. And then I put 1/4 cup of Greek yogurt in there instead of butter. If you want to use butter or lower fat butter or like a butter substitute, that's fine as well. It's totally up to you, whatever you want to do there. So when our eggs are done, we're going to take that out and let it sit for about 10 minutes, and then we're going to put the hollandaise sauce over it. On top of that, you can put parsley, green onion, rosemary, anything you want on top of that to finish it up. So I'll show you the finished product in a second. So this is our finished product. It smells fantastic. It took 18 minutes exactly, and the egg is really nice and set. It looks super cheesy, and the only fat that you're gonna have in here is from the eggs that are in here. So pretty low fat as well as low carb. I'm gonna drizzle some of this hollandaise sauce on here. I'm not gonna use all of it, but I am gonna use just a bit. There's a lot that's made, so again, I'm not gonna use all of it. But if you do want that Eggs Benedict flavor, you will need the hollandaise sauce. If you don't like hollandaise sauce, though, you certainly don't have to use it. But I do like to use that for a little bit of added flavor. Like I said, a traditional Eggs Benedict is going to have that hollandaise sauce, and as well as the Canadian bacon. So those two things kind of make an Eggs Benedict. Okay, so I have this drizzled on here now. I used maybe half of this. And I'm going to put some rosemary on top just because that is what I prefer. And it kind of adds a little bit of color as well. So again, you can just add whatever you like to it and kind of make it your own. But yeah, I think that this is a really quick and easy meal that you can make for yourself. For a group of people that you have. Again, this is perfect for a Mother's Day meal. This is, super quick, super easy. Even filming this, it only took me about 30 minutes. So it's very, very quick, very, very easy, low carb, high protein, and yeah, it's a really great meal. You can add English muffins with this if you would like, and just put this on top of an English muffin if you don't want it just as a casserole to make it more like Eggs Benedict. But this is our finished product. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time.